distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Daddy is young.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Celtics in Boston.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Alec Burks is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Hickson in at the center position. Now here's Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot by Baylor, no good. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now, here's Joseph. Following the miss by Freak. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Cans the shot from the wing.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And Joseph kicks to Hayward. Here's Favors, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so just over a minute and a half played. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
He said that slowing down Joe Johnson will definitely be a big key for them. He added, Johnson is so big and is able to shoot over the top of you. We just need to make sure that we're always right in his jersey, never losing track of him, and trying to force him into tough, contested shots. Guys, we'll see if they can slow him down.
All right, Doris.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And Joseph kicks to Favors. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clay.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Baylor passes to Skinny.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
3 at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Joseph kicks to Hickson. Dishes it to Burks. Hickson sets the screen for Burks. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
The pass to Skinny. It's Young on the wing. Baylor kicks to Johnson. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Hayward. He had 25 points in the win against Detroit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Skinny. A second chance effort, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bargnani comes in for Young, and it's Williams in for Baylor. Utah also making some changes. Lyle comes in for J.J. Hickson, and it's Dante Exum in for Burks. Another miss by Utah. Nets leading by 3. Here's Skinny, and the Nets another 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Exum following the three-pointer by Freak. Lopez with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Now the feed to Bargnani. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. No good, unable to end this run.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Skinny, that's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Out to Hayward. Shoots from 14, and it's Hayward again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
He dishes it to Joseph. Favors with the screen. Joseph, the pass to Lyles, and he gets the bucket. Lyles got his first basket of the night.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when you get it, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Here is Skinny. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Pass to Bargnani. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Skinny. And the Nets, another 3.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's Joseph. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Feeds it to Hayward. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Nets out in front. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing it.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
the desires there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go? So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Willis. Alec Burks checked in for Muhammad. And it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke. So on the floor for Utah, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Exum and Burks, their backcourt. And it's Hickson in at the 5, roaming the... paint. Jazz trail by 4. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He had 29 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Both free throws good from Skinny.
Terrific game for Skinny. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Here's the screen. Hickson a screen. And Hayward gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Pass to Skinny. Top of the key. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Favors dishes to Hayward. Hickson a screen on Johnson. High arcing shot. They get it back. And that one's good by Favors.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum kicks to Hickson. Rebounded by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep. But that wasn't the case, was it?
Here's Hayward. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we finished one half of basketball. Nets lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. The first thing is that our ball movement has been solid. Keep it up. I want to see that ball continue to rotate around the perimeter until we get a good look. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. This is a very tough opponent, and we've got a difficult half in front of us. But I've got all the faith in the world in you guys. I know you can get this done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Skinny in at shooting guard. Young is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Johnson, and it's Baylor in at the one spot. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. On its way from Hayward for two. Good D by Johnson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here is Skinny. Burks covering. Screened by Young to the left side wing. Here's Skinny. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Burks the pass to Hayward. Baylor dishes to Lopez. Nets passing it around. The shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Dixon a screen. Joseph with the ball. Baylor picks him up to the inside. Dixon with the bucket. Dixon's got 6.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here is Skinny. Burks covering. Pass to Skinny. Puts one up from 19. Let's keep it alive.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That sends Gordon Hayward to the free throw line. Joe Johnson picks one up. The Jazz shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Henderson for Joe Johnson.
Shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Hayward, no good on that one. Brooklyn leading by 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Willis eject in for Gordon Hayward. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Favors with a screen on Baylor. Here's Joseph. There's the pass to Lyles. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Utah, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Brooklyn making some changes. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Skinny. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Baylor. And a switcher also for Utah. Burke, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jack. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Argnani is checked in for Young. Skinny comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Williams in for Jarrett Jack. And Utah also making a switch. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Willis. Favors with the screen. And Muhammad kicks to Favors. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely. Misses from close range. Nets leading by 8. The dish now to Henderson. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Now here's Muhammad. Henderson defending. Muhammad, the pass to Lyles. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Burke. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Burke's got 5 points so far. Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Skinny, and he goes in for the dunk.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And Muhammad kicks to Favors. Got a hand on it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity store. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Gerald Henderson. The Jazz also changing it up. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Muhammad. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Burke. Williams against Hayward. Favors with the screen. Hayward dishes to Joseph. Beyond the arc. It's off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Brooklyn leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Corey Joseph is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Hickson in at the center, locking down the middle. Hickson a screen. Joseph the pass to Favors. Hayward outside. Here's Burks. No good from outside.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Uncovered, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
They set the pick. Favors with the screen, kicks it to Burks. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. Good, he hits the jump shot. So it's Brooklyn now. It's tipped. Johnson kicks to Baylor. Pass to Skinny. And that one's good by Baylor. And the Nets lead by 17.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your Nets dancers.
Miles checked in for Utah. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Nets leading by 15. Baylor passes to Skinny. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Hickson a screen. Now here's Joseph. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Burks can't get it to go.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Hayward outside. He feeds it to Joseph. Back to Hayward. From past the arc. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Skinny the pass to Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
He's perfect from the line this time. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Hickson a screen. Out to the wing. He kicks to Hayward. Back to Hickson. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run. Johnson outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Baylor passes to Skinny. Johnson left side. Lets it go from 11. Count that one.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Hickson a screen. Joseph dishes to Hayward. Here's Hickson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting. J.J. Hickson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hickson. Williams is checked in for Baylor. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. That one misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And since the start of the 4th quarter, that 3-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the 3-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
And Joseph kicks to Hayward. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Skinny. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Burks can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams passes to Skinny. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Young.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Burks. And that one comes up a bit short. Passes it to Skinny. Lets it go from the wing. It's in.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a